I think it definitely will. I feel like we do need more organizations besides sororities and fraternities. I feel like, you have smaller organizations like AON, Association of Nigeria, and you have like Hip Hop Congress. They're smaller organizations, and I feel like we do need like something else like a Black Student Union to kind of like help others branch out and find different organizations to join and be a part of. So.
I do think that it would bring us together more. It might break the cliques that we have already on campus because people would be a part of everything. It doesn't have like a programming or a caucus or communication or business. Like it's just student union, so it's everybody. So I feel like it would open it up to all the Black communities, so no one would feel left out. Like, oh, I'm not in business, or oh, I don't want to be programming or communications, or I'm not Greek. Like, it's a union, so everyone would be together. So I feel like it would help us out a lot because everyone can get to know everyone else, and then that way we can open ourselves up to everybody else on campus.
I think it would because, like I said, a lot of us don't know about the program, especially coming in as a freshman. We don't know about the programs. What can we do to get involved with Black students and stuff like that? So having a Black student union would be good for us.
It would definitely help the Black community. I think it would help any community, any Black community, just to bring the people together and see the things that we have in common, and not so much focusing on things that make us different.
If it's structured properly, yes. If it's not, it'll turn into another BSCPB, let's be honest. But I feel like there needs to be some sort of governing body over minority student organizations, only because, like I said, you have enough opportunities to find something that fits you. But the problem is when an issue comes about that people feel the need to speak on, or people actually want to do something about it, we often find that there's one group over here working here and another group working here, and those two can never know that each other exist. And there are no coalitions being built amongst themselves to try and do something about it. It's kind of like everybody takes their own approach and nobody's willing to, I guess, reach across the aisle, as the phrase goes.
Yeah, I think it would. I think the biggest thing about the Black Student Union, though, is that it needs to make sure that it has an angle, something that really would attract members of the Black community, because as it is now, there are a lot of organizations that offer different things, and some of them are similar, a lot of them overlap each other. So I think with the Black Student Union, it's a very good idea, but it needs to make sure that it offers something that other organizations don't.
If done correctly, yes. I think there's a lot of organizations that get started and there's no structure and they be lax on how they do their meetings. I think if you go fully with this and their structure and that the topics are good topics and not just random, I know that you guys want to focus on politics, but maybe focus on real issues that you've personally dealt with. There's a lot of things I'm like, man, I kind of want to talk to her about that. So I think like even bringing issues to other people, issues you've had with people, maybe tell them at this meeting, like, I didn't like how you came at me. Not like I don't want to start like fights or anything, but I think real life situations that happen on this campus needs to be addressed.
For starters, just want to bring it back. It's been absent from the campus for a long time. Actually, when we sat down and talked about forming the Black Student Union like it never existed. So I think just having it back, like I was saying before, having it back, bring some element of unity in the community back, friendship, like love, like a different kind of love, like that bond that you need. I think mostly I want to see support, a structured support system through the Black Student Union for like incoming freshmen, transfer students, even current students. Just a place where people can go to feel comfortable. You may have something you want to talk about, and you can bring it to the Black Student Union. You may have something that you feel like everybody needs to know about. You can bring it to the Black Student Union, or you just might want to go because you just want to meet new people. Like I feel like the Black Student Union will have all those options and opportunities for people.
Yes, the Black Student Union's purpose is to bring the Black community as one and to build a family. It's to bring all the Black organizations together so that we can support each other. Because at different meetings, people stand up and have announcements and say, we're having this and we're having that. But Black people don't come out to other people's organizations to support each other because they're not in that certain group. They're not friends with the people who are in these organizations. So if it doesn't interest them or they're not friends with the people, we don't support each other just to support each other. So the Black Student Union is to come together. We'll do things like we could have a ball, we could have game night, movie night, just something to meet up, get together, and build a community. It doesn't have to be Greek. It doesn't have to be athletes. It doesn't have to be, the in crowd, because a lot of people here don't have cliques, and where are those people gonna go? They can't, they can branch off and talk to a lot of other people, but who knows if they'll get the opportunity because the people in cliques won't branch out to other people.
The only qualities that I can say would be to have a mission statement that involves service on another level, not just service for the sake of philanthropy. Because when I think about the word philanthropy, I think about doing something in the attempts of getting something in return, But almost service in the altruistic fashion, where people are attempting to better their community, and it's an organization that helps to facilitate that.
Commitment to get all involved. I don't want to just see all Black people in one room. That's not what I want to see. I want to see a combination. I want to see a colorful array, because there's more than just a Black minority. You know what I'm saying?
I would like to see an organization that's open, in the sense that it's easy for people to get involved from the beginning. I feel like a lot of organizations have kind of I don't know what word to use. You have to be in it for a while before you get to do anything important. And I feel like we only have 4 years here, and I feel like if you're willing to be involved and you're willing to do the work, that you should be given something to get involved with.
Maybe community service, maybe the things that fraternities and sororities do without actually having a fraternity or sorority. This can be a big organization for those who, are in those organizations or who just want to be a part of something.
All I say to you guys is this. The fact that it has the name Black Student Union, be aware that it's going to kind of divide from people that are not Black. Just be aware of that. Being a part of Black Student Culture Programming Board, I've noticed that. I think if you are going to do the Black Student Union, you want to unify Black students, but I really want to see Black organizations collab with white organizations or multicultural organizations. I get tired of just seeing all Black people in one organization, all Black people in one program. Make sure if you are going to do this, that you do talk about race issues, not with just Black people, but with other organizations as well. I think that's very key, and we don't have that here on this campus.
I expect the Black Student Union to run off of unity and brotherhood and networking. And I think we are everything that the Black Student Union stands for. We just someone has to start it. And that's where I just thought I should be the person to finally step up and be like, let's come together. Let's be a family. Let's stop judging people and, talking about each other behind our backs, because it's just not going to work, and we need to come together.
I definitely think it will. I think the different aspects of the Black Student Union, like what it usually stands for, the fact that it's the Black Student Union, you have, like the base word unity there, just bringing people together. Like other people have said, it's a way for people to just come and be comfortable. You don't have to be Greek. You don't have to be super involved. You could be a very closed-in person in a Black Student Union could still be a fit for you, just because it's inviting. You don't have to have any type of specialization. You just show up. You can just be yourself. That's what I'm expecting from the Black Student Union.